Hello everyone, how have you been so far? We haven't met for a long time, but I hope that all of you are doing well all together. And please do not forget to follow hygiene precautions in order to protect yourself and also other people around you. And also, please do not go outside if it's not necessary for you to do so. Now, I come here because I've got one topic to show you. Now let's begin. And today's topic is about verbs and part 1. I put part 1 here because it's a topic which takes a long time to finish. We need more time to finish it. So this video is just the first part of it, alright? So here we are going to talk about two things, which are the definition of verbs and action verbs. So, what are verbs? Verbs are used to describe what a subject is doing. Along with nouns, verbs are the main part of a sentence or phrase, telling a story about what is taking place. And also, without a verb, full thoughts cannot be conveyed properly, meaning that without a verb, there is no complete sentence, which is understandable. Examples. Hannah sneezed repeatedly. So sneezed here is a verb of the sentence, and it is the action which is done by the subject Hannah. And one more sentence. She prefers strawberry jam. So prefers here is a verb of the sentence, and it is an action done by the subject she. Let's move to the next. They are stubborn children. Even though this is not an action, or it doesn't show as an action, but it is also one type of verb which is called linking verb. But today we are going to discuss about only one type. So how many types of verbs are there? We have 3 types of verb in English. The first one is action verbs. So action verbs are divided into 2 groups, which are transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. The second type of verb is dynamic and stative verbs. And the final verb type is linking verb. So today we are going to discuss action verbs. So, what are action verbs? Action verbs are used to talk about the subject or what the subject is doing in the sentence. And in order to recognize them, you can ask yourself the question, what is the subject doing? So you will find the answer, or you will find the action verb in the sentence after you answer the question. So let's see. As I already told you previously, there are 2 types of action verbs. The first one is transitive verbs, and the second one is intransitive verbs. So let's see the difference between the two. Transitive verbs are verbs that need or have a direct object to receive the action of it. Example 1. Rose painted the kitchen walls. So the word paint here is the verb, which is a transitive verb, because it is followed by a noun phrase, which is the object of it. So the object of the verb here, or the word paint here, is kitchen wall. So it receives directly the action of painting. One more. Example 2. The doctor cured him. The word cure here is a transitive verb because it is followed by him, which is a direct object of it, and it directly receives the action from that verb. But what about intransitive verb? An intransitive verb is a verb that needs no direct object to receive the action of it. Let's take a look at some examples. Snow falls. So the word falls here is an intransitive verb because it has no object. Sometimes we add some more expression like snow falls in Japan. So in Japan here is just a prepositional phrase which tells us where it happens, but there's no object to receive the action of falling. One more. She's sleeping. So sleeping here or sleep here is an intransitive verb because it has no object after it. You can also add more expression like in her bed, in her bedroom. But they are just, meaning those phrases are just expression which show us where the action takes place. But it's not the object which directly receives the action of sleeping. Okay, so sleeping here is an intransitive verb needing no objects. Now let's distinguish between the two types of action verbs. In order to distinguish between the two, you can say the subject and verb followed by what or whom. And the answer is the direct object. So let's take a look at some two more points. If there's an answer to the question, it means the verb is transitive because there is an object to the verb in that sentence. So let's take a look at the example. The vet is studying math. So you can ask yourself, the vet is studying what? So what here is a question word set to ask for the object of the word study. Then if there's an answer to what, it means that the word study here is a transitive verb needing an object. So the object of the word study is math. But what if there's no answer to the question? So the question here refers to what or whom. What may refer to thing or animal, but whom refers to person. But if there's no answer to the question, it means that the verb is an intransitive verb, which needs no object. Let's take a look at this. I'm walking to the train station. So walk here is the verb in the sentence, is the main verb of the sentence. And it needs no object because even though you delete this one, you omit this phrase, still the sentence has complete thought. I'm walking. Then if you ask the question, I'm walking what or I'm walking whom? So this is an intransitive verb which needs no object. So the answer to the word whom or what is none. No answer to them. And the to, from to station here is just prepositional phrase which tells us where I'm walking to. So it's just a place. Then it's not a noun phrase or pronoun which receives directly the action of the word walk. Okay, so here I have some questions for you to answer. The first question, she advised me to consult a doctor. Another one, let's invite your cousins as well. Number 3, I waited for an hour. So these questions are for all of you. If you have found the answers to them, please drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you so much everyone for spending your time paying attention. Yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you so much.